So I finished Wild Mistake by Kacey Shea. It is performed in dual narration by Samantha Brentmoor and Robert Hatchet. So I stayed up till like 4 in the morning finishing this book. I could not put it down. It has chronic illness rep, which, as somebody that's chronically ill, I loved that there was representation there, and I also loved how it was represented, the way that she was dealing with things, and especially when she had to share the information with him and how she wanted him to behave around her. It is a single parent, second chance romance. There is a little back and forth with the timeline, not a lot, but every now and again we'll just have a chapter from their past to explain why they ended. I thought this was so good. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I will admit the tears did come just a little bit. It was right towards the end when she's kind of come to this realization that actually I need to live for me and be happy for me, regardless as to what my teenage boys think. And the younger of the two basically tells her to be happy, and I was like, I was here for it. Samantha Brentmoor was fantastic as usual. Like, I'm running out of things to say about Samantha because clearly I'm in my Samantha Brentmoor era since I'm doing a bunch of books that she's on this year. But she just narrated this with such compassion and understanding. Like, that's how it felt, like it comes through in her voice. And the way she narrates the more difficult times to the more light-hearted, and it's everything you want in a performance. And Rob Hatchet was great. He did the Army Ranger coming home and not getting the homecoming he thought he was going to get, but then that whole rekindling, and it was kind of like he falls first the second time. How do I explain that? But he really made it believable that this guy was back and was just like wanting to rekindle that relationship, and worked for it, and I just loved it. It was a great listen. Like I say, I couldn't put it down, and I'm so glad I went back and did it, because I'd already done book 1 and book 3, so I'm now up to date, ready for book 4. Gimme. I'm ready.